Hey guys, what's up? Profighta here, and today, I'm bringing you another Dr. Pro episode. So, I know I haven't done one in a while, but I did get a lot of messages, like around 30, 35 of them, and I was not surprised, I was surprised to see that many questions or people looking for advice, and I'm pretty sure I answered to all of them. If I haven't, just PM me again saying, hey, can you answer this? But really. Well, I just want to say this real quick. I know someone came up to me saying this is a ripoff of Woody's Mail Monday or whatever, and yeah, I guess you could say it's just like it. Besides, like, well, I know that it is like it a lot, but the only reason I'm doing this is because I want to, and I don't care what you guys, when anyone thinks that I should stop it or stuff, or it's just like his. You know what? Whatever. If someone wants advice, I'm gonna give them advice because I'm good with it. I got good feedback on Dr. Pro episode 2. I think I helped the person. Hopefully, hope he got his girl or whatever. So I'm gonna read you the message here for this next episode. And this episode, it really, not it's in my heart or whatever, but like I can relate to it, and I hope you guys can too. But I can really relate to this one, especially the first half that I'll read. And so let's get started. Hello, profighta. I just wanted to say I love your videos, and I would love if you could do a Dr. Pro for me. Alright, well, I'm doing it. So here we go. I disappointed my parents in school. I failed a lot of my classes and told them that I would do well in school and didn't. I'm going to be a junior, but I have to take some sophomore classes. Every year, school puts me into honors classes, but I just don't do well. I have been abusing drugs for 2 years now. That's probably one of the reasons why I just don't care about school. This message might make you think that I'm not smart, but in reality I am. What can I do to make my parents proud of me and stop making me hang out with these kids who pretty much peer pressured me into doing drugs? I want to stop the drugs, but I fear that these kids won't be too happy about it. So what should I do? Well, that was a pretty straightforward message. Before I say anything, I just want to say that I disappointed my parents as well. I didn't do well in school. And just like this message, I'm sure that this kid is smart. And look at that, ooh, that was sexy right there. I disappointed my parents as well. It's the worst feeling in the world. That was a great knife, boy. You should go back to Modern Warfare 2 when they actually have commando lunges. But I disappointed my parents as well. And I got some good advice for you in this one. First off, it's pretty straightforward. Do well in school. I mean, if you say you're smart, you should have the ability to do well in school. I know it's hard. I'm not trying to, be cocky or whatever, but or like what I like to say, toot my own horn. But I'm smart as well. For some reason I just don't excel in school as much as I used to. So I'm working on that, and I'll give you more stories later on, telling you guys how I'm doing in school and shit like that. So let's continue. You gotta be confident. I know I said that in my last Dr. Pro, but it's the truth. If you can be confident in whatever you're doing, you will do well. You'll excel. You'll have and you'll have fun doing it. I mean, school isn't fun for me. I hate school a lot, but I've been trying to do well in it, and so I'm going back to school in like 2 weeks. Gotta read all my books for my honors classes, but and just like you said, they put you in honors classes, and you just can't seem to do well. Someone told me, this someone being my mother, she told me that someday, but you'll have to realize that the hardest thing to do in life, one of the hardest things is not realizing, but I guess just admitting to yourself that maybe you can't do something, or admitting to yourself that when you can't handle something. It's really, I know it's difficult, and maybe you should just go to your guidance counselor or something and tell them, hey, I want to do well in school this year, but I don't think I can handle my honors classes at the moment. And then I know you're a junior and you only have one more year left to bring up your GPA and stuff and get into college, but you gotta admit to yourself, hey, I can't do this right now. And they'll understand, your parents will understand, and I know disappointing your parents is a really bad thing. It really hurts a lot. So I feel for you. So I hope that helped you. But just be confident in school and you'll do well. And just admit to yourself when you can't do something. If you're having a hard time in a class, switch out of the class, get into an easier class. This year for you is just a year to get you back on your feet. Not to take the most and the hardest classes you possibly can take, but to just just make it a little easier for you so you can get back on track and do well. And then senior year you can go all out and just make your GPA better. But making your GPA better with easier classes may not be the best thing to do, but as long as you take really hard classes in senior year, you'll be able to probably get into college as long as you have a good GPA. But alright, let's get started on the drugs thing. I know since we were kids, well, we still are kids, most of us. I know since, we're like 10 or whatever, they were like, oh, in high school and 8th grade, you're going to get kids coming up to you saying, hey, you should try this out and stuff like that. And what actually is true. The whole peer pressure thing is the truth. It does happen, and it obviously happened with you. So, I don't abuse drugs or anything like that. I don't have a problem with drugs. I'll drink alcohol here and there, but I'll do it responsibly, not to the fact, or not to the point that I'll black out and stuff like that. So with the drugs, all you gotta do, really, it's pretty easy. I don't know what drugs you're doing. Hopefully, it's not something that has an addictive power or sensor factor in it. But if it is, then that's gonna be a lot harder. And the biggest thing you do, if it's just marijuana, you don't necessarily have to tell your parents, but I would tell my parents if it was, I don't know, cocaine or heroin. If it's a big drug and a drug that can really hurt you in the long run and stuff like that, you gotta tell your parents. You gotta tell someone, because that's a really bad thing to do at your age. It's a bad thing to do at any age. But if it's marijuana, you don't have to quit entirely. Everything's good in moderation, including alcohol. But cocaine and stuff like that, you shouldn't be doing that at all. But marijuana, if you do that once every month, twice a month, you'll be fine. I know it's a good relaxer for you, and it doesn't help you in school or anything like that. But it can relax you if you're having a tough day or something like that. But just don't abuse it to its full extent of using it every day, twice a day before you go to school, stuff like that. But you can tell your parents if you want to. That would probably help you, make you feel a little less vulnerable, I guess. Oh, I really don't know, because I don't really have experience with drugs. But I think if you told your parents, that would help you a lot. And with the people that are doing the drugs or peer pressure you into it, you just gotta stand up to them, say, hey, I don't want to swear, but fuck off, go pound sand, as a lot of older people say. But you just walk away and you just say no. I mean, it's easy as that. I know it might be hard for you to do it, but you just say no and do it in an environment that if these people are violent people, then you might want to do it in a public situation, not at their house. So if you do it in a public situation where they can't really punch you or something like that, then that'll be fine. So tell your parents if you want to. I don't know what drug you're doing. If it's marijuana, you don't have to. You can still do marijuana as long as it's in moderation. I don't know if you're dealing or something like that, but just stray away from drugs. In college, you're gonna have enough of that. That's if you go to college. But yeah, right here. Did that guy hack my care package so it blows up after I take it? Because that was bullshit. That was so stupid. But yeah, guys, keep PMing me or direct messaging me on Twitter about your problems that you're having. I use this one. That was a great drop shot, but I used this one just because it related to me a lot with the disappointing appearance, and I hoped that this helped you. So PM me if it did. You guys leave some feedback if you like this episode of Dr. Pro, and yeah, this has been Profighta. So peace out, guys. They're blind. Headquarters secured.